Hi, I'm Mark Dan and this is Organic Highlands. Welcome to this episode of Organic Highlands. I've got a really good show again. Lots of segments, and I'll go over them in a second, but just look at the weather we've got. It's been incredible. We had the bulbs coming up, and they're still coming up now, but we've had -11 last night, sort of mid to end of March. We have more snow in the mountains. The ski resorts have had a bit more snow, so that's good. And today will be actually good up there, the Bluebird Day. So as we go on then, so what I've got first, while between my last show and this we had Northern Lights, incredible, all over Scotland, and from here I've got some great shots which I'll show you. So we've got some of that on the video. We've also got, you wanted to see more cooking, so I've got my fire pit and my cooking stove, my barbecue, and I'm going to do some chicken with an amazing smoky white sauce, and I hope you like that. It's sort of done from scratch, and it's over in the top by my cabin. I've got some more animal footage, so a little bit of animals. I've also got the better shots of the badger, which was here, so I've got some shots of the badger. And finally, I'm over in Nairn, and I'm going to make some gorse bush tea. Now, it was a bit windy there, so bear with me on this day. It was blowing a gale, but I picked the gorse bush leaves, sorry, the flowers, and we make a nice tea and enjoy that, and I hope you like it. So yeah, it's been a good filming sessions we've had. It's been good. Hope you like what's coming up, and I'll catch you later. Ta-da. Welcome again. So what I'm going to do today is did say to you that I'm going to do some cooking, which I want to do. As normal, it's raining, typical Highland weather, but we'll get through that. This here, I'm going to light the barbecue. We're going to have a barbecue, and we're going to have grilled chicken with a nice white barbecue sauce. I'm going to make it all. Chicken is going to be organic. First of all, let's light the fire. Let's go for it, and then I'll go through each stage with you as we go along. So let's just get this going. So what I've got is my fire stick. Let's get the barbecue going. I've got one of the Twizzlers on the top, you know, the Twizzlers, which help to start the fire. So let's get that going. There we go. Once that's going, I'm going to start to put it underneath. I'm going to light the corner of the barbecue pack. There we go. Like I said, typical weather in the Highlands. So let's get that going. I'll show you a little tip as well, how to know when the temperature is right for your fire. So that's good. said, I'm making organic chicken thighs with a white barbecue sauce. White barbecue sauce you mainly get in America. They use it a lot. I like it myself. It's just that little bit smoother, creamier, and still with a spicy kick, so I think you'll like it. But the first thing we have to do, I've got these organic chicken thighs. We need to get the bone. Look at getting soaked. This is dedication for you, absolute dedication. So I'm just gonna get the chicken thighs out, and we need to take the bone. So I'm just gonna take the bone, cut along there, debone it, nice. Do a little V. So you just pull it. I don't want to lose too much meat. The trouble is you can lose a lot of meat if you just go aggressively at it. Just try and get as much as you can out. There you go. And you can see, just get the gristle. That's it. And you can use that for stock. It's really nice for using this for stock and stuff like that. So I'm just going to continue doing 4, because the reason I debone it is it gets flatter in the barbecue. If it's got the bone in, it's raised up, it doesn't cook as well. So I'm going to do 4 of these, and then we'll get seasoned it with I'm going to use a fire pit. It's like a Korean chili. I'm going to give it a good rub, and then we're going to show you how to put it on the fire once that's got hot enough, and I'll show you how we find the heat on that. It's a really good little tip. When it's hot enough, I'm waiting till the fire goes down anyway. There's no point putting chicken on a fire when there's flames, because it just burns. You want it to render down, so you just got a nice heat. So I'll continue doing this, and then we'll go from there. So I've deboned my chicken thighs. Chicken thighs I always find a lot nicer than just a fillet, because it always stores a lot more flavour, a bit more fat. I've got this fire pit Korean inspired chili, which looks spicy and tangy. Get a couple of these inside, and all we need to do is give a bit of a dry rub on the top of each one. I've got a bit more there and just rub it in on the top, put a bit more on there. That's what we need to do on each one, nice and steady. Give it a little rub. That's good. There we go. This stuff's really good. It already does the spices for you, these rubs. They're amazing, so I always use quite a lot of them. Easy to use, and we can just put it on, and it adds a lot of flavour when we're barbecuing on the fire. So that'll do. Get a bit more. Don't be scared of using a rub. I use just one whole one of that on the 4. By the time you turn them around and mix them up, there we go. We've got a nice rub on there. Okay, I'm going to go in a second and wash my hands and tools. Just want to show you before I put my chicken on a quick way of telling that it's hot. You want it about a medium heat on the barbecue. And the best way of doing that is imagine a Coke can above here. Put your hand there, and if you can hold it for 4 or 5 seconds, that's right. That's starting to hurt now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That was starting hurting. If it's like 2 seconds, 1, 2, 3. 2 seconds no, so it's about 4 or 5 seconds, which I'm looking for. If you go for 13, hold it there for 13, it's going to be a low heat. So you can sort of judge medium. A really hot heat is about 2 seconds, about the size of a Coke can. Low heat is 15 seconds. So you can imagine where you go from that in between the figures. So I went on a sort of medium hot heat, so I want about 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I need to move it then. It's starting to get down quite well now, so I'm going to put my chicken on the barbecue. So we need to put the chicken on for about 10 to 15 minutes, that medium hot, and then we turn it over for about another 5 minutes. So let's just put it on. Skin down as well. Sorry, skin down. That's a skin down. There we go. So I've got it skinned down. We're going to leave that for about, like I said, 10 to 15 minutes. And while I do that, I'm going to go and clean this so we can use the other side to do our sauce. So I've got the organic mayonnaise. We need 6 heaped tablespoons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them. And that was the organic by the way. So we've also got the organic Aspel apple cider vinegar. 2 tablespoons of this. So I'm just going to use near enough. 1, 2 of them. We also then need pickled gherkins, finely diced. So I've got my pickled gherkins. Check this. Let's put that over. That's it. There we go. With a rub, you find that it gets quite charcoal, so be careful with that. So just make sure it's not too charcoaled. I'll give it another 10 minutes on the other side now. So let's get the pickled gherkins. So pickled gherkins, let's have 3 of them. Let's chop them up finely. Okay. So just chop it, doesn't have to be, I like pickles. Okay, doesn't have to be perfect. Give that a stir. Got my pickles, chuck them in there. Okay, that's my pickles done. Give it a little stir around. There we go. Also, just a little bit of the pickle juice, just put a little bit of the pickle juice just to loosen it up a little bit. We're going to put 1 tablespoon of this American mustard inside. So let's just 1 tablespoon of this. Again, I'm just roughly, there you go, quite like mustard. So put a tablespoon of that in. Give that a good old mix. 1 tablespoon of sugar. Again, I'm just going to roughly put it in. Get 1 tablespoon of sugar. Give that a mix. There we go. So I need 2 tablespoons of crushed pepper. So let's have a look. 1, 2. That's about 2. And then a good pinch of salt. Put that in there. Let's just crush all that up. Let's mix that up inside. like that. That's good. That's good. Keep that like that. And then I just need a garlic. I like garlic, so I'm going to do a couple of cloves of garlic mashed up inside here. A couple of cloves. You tell I'm very messy when it comes to cooking, very messy, but you're outside. It was raining a second ago. It is now a little bit better. So let's just get this, just to start it off a little bit, put it in here. Let's just mash that up a bit. Shit that. There we go. I'm going to put another one in. I like garlic, so put another quick one in. My chicken is probably done now. Let's just check my chicken. That's still 70, not 60, that's 80. That one, let's just move that round a little bit just to finish off cooking there. Like I said, I don't want to overdo it. Let's just try this one. 74. That one's done. Let's put that aside. This one looks well done. That one's done. That's well done. And let's just check this one. 80, 70, yeah, that's done. There we go. I'm happy with all them. Okay, so let's just put them aside. Just let them rest a little bit. And then I'll get cracking on with the garlic. We'll tidy up. And then we'll have some food. So let's just put that in there. Crush this up. There we go. It's nice to cook out. Look at the difference in weather. One minute it's absolutely pouring, and the next minute it's like this. Just crush the garlic up. There we go. Best we can. Pulverise it. That's good. There we go. That's it. It's getting in there now. Gives you a good workout while you're doing this as well. Good. Let's put the garlic in. Quite thick pieces, but don't worry about that. Let's just get that rest of it out. There we go. Let's give that a mix. Really good stir. Let me just try. Oh, that is good. That is just what you want with a nice piece of chicken. So right, let me tidy up, plate up, and we'll go from there. So I've made my sauce, I've done my chicken, tested it, it's good temperature. Like I said, with the rub was a bit hot, you do get a little bit of browning on the top, which I like the crispiness of that, but I know it's done well through. I've got a couple of gherkins, a couple of my pickles. I'm just going to put my chicken, let's have a couple of good pieces on the top. There we go, like so, and put it there, like there. 3 nice pieces of chicken. I've got my sauce. Just give this a little bit of a drizzle on the top, just to give it a little bit of a finish. Grilled chicken thighs with a white Alabama sauce, white barbecue sauce, really nice. So I'm going to enjoy this, so let's just try that. Let me just hope you can see that. Get a good close up of my chicken my pickles. Really happy with that. So let's try this. Oh, that chicken is absolutely amazing. Get it all on my face. It's you can just see it's very juicy. It's still very juicy. It's got the crispness and the flavors on the outside, and with the sauce, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some more sauce on my plate. Sorry to keep licking my finger. It's only for me this anyway. I'm not sharing it, so don't worry. So I'm just going to do some of the sauce. Some more there. Put that aside, and let's really get some of this onto some more chicken. There we go. Sorry, like I said, licking my fingers, but this is just for me. Oh. You get a chance to cook this. I'll put the ingredients up. It is amazing. You can't beat food cooked well on a fire. Chicken, organic chicken thighs with the most amazing sauce. Simple. You can have it with an organic salad or something else, but the flavors are brilliant. You can just see, get the pieces of the chicken. It's so moist. Look, absolutely amazing. Cooked right, tested it with a thermometer. Messy eating, but I don't care. This is how I eat in a barbecue, enjoying it, and I'm gonna have a nice time. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'm just gonna sit and eat this. Catch you later. So my new usual trail cam bit. This is one I just put on the tree here. I move it around so to try and get different animals. We get the deers, the badgers, mice, things like that, fox sometimes. And so I just keep moving it around so we can see what we can find. It's dead easy. I've just got batteries in it. I load it, put it on, and it's got a little SD card in there which I take out. I can just download it onto my phone, then clear it, then replenish it and put it back again. So hope you like what we've got on here. Enjoy it. Catch you later. So this is the gorse bush like I just showed you, and what we're looking for is the flowers. And if you just see, just grab these and we collect them. I'll put them in a bag. I always keep a little bag with me, and that's all you need. You just need the leaf, the flower, just like that. So we're going to collect these, and like I said, they're really good for tea, salads. There's also a lot of talk that they were good for medicinal purposes as well, for your blood, for helping with your kidneys, for all sorts of little things that you wouldn't realise which would have health benefits for. So you can Google that, you can find out what it's all about. But we're going to try some, give it a go and see what happens. Right, so got the stove going, and I'm just going to put some water in, ready for the brew. These are great, these MSR jet boils. They really do your drink really quick, and in this sort of conditions, it's actually quite cold today and windy, so the jet boil works really well. So I'm just going to boil that water, and when that's done, I'm going to put a handful of the gorse flowers inside of the water, just to get it infused. There's about a glass full of water in there, so I'm just going to put that inside when that boils. Also, what I find is it can be a little bit bitter sometimes. It's not got the coconut taste, but it can be bitter. I'm going to add a little bit of organic honey. So a little bit of organic honey to make it sweeter. And I've also got, just as a little bit of a treat, some green and blacks organic smooth chocolate in mint. So that'd be quite nice as well. So let's let this boil and then we'll go from there. So while I'm waiting for my water to boil, let's have a little dram of the old whiskey. Warm the cockles. It's a cold day today, and I'm in Nairn. Nairn is a great place, lovely little village, sort of town actually, on the outskirts of Inverness. Got lovely beaches, piers, great for fishing, great for water sports. Actually, you can do surfing, you can also do kite surfing, lots of different things. It actually was one of the favourite spots for Charlie Chaplin to come on holiday. He loved Nairn. There's a bar actually just along the beach here. There's a hotel where he used to frequent, and Charlie Chaplin, it's actually got Charlie Chaplin's bar there, so he loved it. The Victorians love coming here. It's got lovely beaches, lovely sands. We'll do a little bit more on all this, but today I just wanted to show you this nice tea. Just let the water boil. Okay, my water's boiling now, so it's getting near the boiling point anyway. And what you want to do, about a handful. So I'll put about a handful in there, inside. Just put a few more in for luck. And I'll just let that boil. Just give it a little bit of a stir. There we go. When it's boiling, you want to leave it for about 5 minutes or so, just to sort of infuse. So I'm going to let it boil a bit more, and then I'm going to let it just sort of get all the elements out of the flowers. So you can see now it's starting to boil. The flowers are infusing in the top there, and that won't be long till we have a nice brew. So what I'm going to do is, I've got my glass tumbler and I'm just going to pour. I've got a little tea strainer. I'm just going to pour that into my container. Put that over there. And as you see, it looks like tea, yellow tea. And yes, there's a coconutty smell. This has been tested and tried by a lot of people, and all they can say, a little bit of coconut smell, and I can smell that. So we've got the consistency. I'll just show you the sort of yellowness, if you can just see that. I'll come a bit closer. Here we go, sort of yellow. And I've strained it, so I'm just going to oh yes, coconut. You can really taste the coconut. That beats any sort of herbal tea. I read as well, in Ireland they used to use it for indigestion and things, and I can already feel, I had a little bit of indigestion. Actually whiskey gives me indigestion, and just that helps smooth it. But what I'm going to do as well, I'm going to add some of the honey, the rouse honey, and I'm just going to put inside there, just to give it a little bit of sweetener, about a teaspoonful. Organic rouse honey. So we've got some of that, just let it go inside. There we go. Sweetens it. If you like a little bit of sugar in your tea, I don't like sugar. Honey is, I feel is a bit better. Put a little bit of that in. Honestly, that's really tasty. I'm not just saying it, it's tasty. You'd be quite happily, if you're outside, you've got no tea bags, you've got no tea, but you've got water, you can heat water, you've got this gorse bush everywhere, you can have a flavoured herbal tea, which is really nice. I'm just going to put that there for a second, because I've got the greens and black organic. It's new, 50% cocoa, mint chocolate. So let's, again, all those who know, it's got the organic symbol on the back. So let's just have a little piece of this. I like dark chocolate, and mint I think is going to be quite nice. So let's just have a little piece of this mint chocolate. Again, smooth. Even though it's a dark chocolate, it isn't bitter. It tastes smooth. So here actually it says it's smooth, less bitter, dark chocolate with a refreshing mint. That is really nice. And that is good as well. Success. I'm really pleased with that. I hope you like where we are. The conditions have been snowing, we've had a lot of strong wind, hail, but I'm out here doing this for you guys. Hope you're enjoying it, and I'll catch you later. See you there. Hope you enjoyed this show. I really enjoyed doing it. I love the cooking. Just being out in the wild, the wildlife. You can just hear now, I've got birds all around me and everything. It's amazing. We saw some good animals, the squirrels, the hare, the better pictures of the badger, which was really nice. The food, I enjoyed doing the food, the cookery. There's loads more of that I've got to do. Just getting the time, but I will do more. I liked it at Nairn with the tea. There's loads more species of herbs, spices, different leaves, different mushrooms, and all throughout the year we can go through that, which will be great. I've got all my adventure stuff. I've still got loads to do with that. I've got the gold panning, I've got paragliding, skiing, climbing, whatever. I can do all of it. So I want to go through, like I said, the seasons with that with you. I've got camping. I want to do more camping. I've got tarps. I want to explore that with wildfires at night, different methods of cooking. So we've got it all to come. Hope you enjoyed this one anyway. It's sort of now it's mid-March, sort of like, yeah, mid to middle to end of March. So seasons should be changing, but it's been quite cold again. So spring is just around the corner. So hopefully we can see. I saw on one of my videos that the deer were grazing the new growth of the shoots of the grass. So it really is around. You can see all the bulbs coming up. Everything is just around the corner, but it just hits us, that bite of cold again just came. So keep watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you soon. Bye bye.